Hi, my name is Robert Scavone Jr. and I am an appellate lawyer at Florida Appeals. I became an appellate lawyer after about 10 years in litigation. I worked for some national law firms out of Miami, then spent about 4.5 years doing prosecution work in Palm Beach County, Florida. Being a former prosecutor really helped me in appellate work because when you're prosecuting cases, you have to obviously prepare. So you are trying to identify issues that are going to come up at trial in terms of, getting a conviction reversed or getting a bad evidentiary ruling. So I think it's an important skill for an appellate lawyer to have some trial experience, to have been in the trenches and to see how things work during trial, in preparation for trial, pre-trial motions, things like that, so that when you are doing the appellate work, you can understand how the trial process works and where things may have gone awry at trial. Almost as important as the work you do is the people that you work with. So I joined Florida Appeals because it's got a very family feel to it. I was very impressed with Shannon and the reputation that she had established in the legal community, and I believed in her philosophy. Part of that is that it's not about the money. It's about making sure that the cases that we take are meaningful, and it's also about knowing when to turn cases away. Sometimes you have to sit down with a client and say, look, let's do a cost-benefit analysis and see whether or not it really makes sense for you to invest your hard-earned money in a battle that you may not win. And that's really important to me because I've seen that there are cases sometimes that really don't make sense to go forward for a client. I didn't want to be part of a law firm that was going to go forward just because it meant that there were going to be more billable hours, because that is not what it's about. I have a deep affinity for the law, and as an appellate attorney, you get to help correct mistakes that are made. And I think that's important, number one, for the actual litigants in the case, because litigators are very busy, and a lot of the cases that they're handling are very complex. Trial judges are conscientious and do the best they can, but inevitably mistakes are made. It's important for those firms to have someone that they can lean on, that have expertise that Florida Appeals has, so that they can navigate those really difficult and complex issues.